We're back. We're back again with another video, everyone. Hope y'all are doing well, and we appreciate you all for being here. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you all for being here. I brought you here today to... No, I'm just kidding. All right. Make sure to go like and subscribe to our vlog channel. No. Make sure to go like and subscribe to our vlog channel and to this channel as well. We appreciate y'all. All right. Today we're going to do a video called The Dark Side of Living in Germany by the Learning Canteen. Let's see how accurate this is.
As if we would know.
I know.
Holy intro.
The Dark Side of Living in Germany. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about the dark sides of living in Germany. There are plenty of great things about living there, but like every country, it has its drawbacks as well. We'll take a look at some of these potential issues, and you can decide if they'd make life difficult for you or your family. So stay tuned to find out more on this intriguing topic. 1. Bad internet connection.
Okay.
Germany's internet connection is known around the world as one of the slowest and most unreliable in Europe. And
that was just... I'm sorry, that took me by surprise because I was expecting like dangerous neighborhoods or this or that, and then I just hear bad internet connection.
You know what? This is the times we're living in.
Me tell you, it can be quite frustrating when your Netflix stream keeps buffering or your Zoom call suddenly gets disconnected.
No.
It almost makes you yearn for those simpler times before the digital age. It is one of those negative sides of living in Germany that you only get to know if you stay there for longer. But why are we stuck with this less than optimal service? Well, unfortunately, it boils down to two things: lack of infrastructure, investment, and antiquated telecommunication regulations. Essentially, providers don't want to splurge too much on new technology since they already have an existing system in place, which means you end up getting what feels like subpar performance. On top of that, lawmakers here tend not to adhere strictly enough to competition rules, which stifles any potential improvements from rival companies entering the market. 2. Staff at Ausländerbehörde, German immigration, are so rude. If you've ever had the misfortune of dealing with German immigration, then you'll know that it's not always a pleasant experience. The staff at the Ausländerbehörde are notoriously rude and unhelpful.
Wait, I just want to try to pronounce that. Ausländerbehörde.
Okay.
I think that sounded
making
good.
It one of the negative sides of living in Germany. It may seem like this rudeness is intentional, but upon closer inspection, it seems to be more rooted in cultural differences. Germans tend to be much more formal than any other countries when interacting with people whom they don't know very well. This often leads to misunderstandings between immigrants and those assisting them outside the Ausländerbehörde, an awkward situation for all involved. There have been several attempts by government officials and public figures alike to improve communication between immigrants and their counterparts at the Ausländerbehörde. While some progress has been made as far as etiquette goes, there is still a great deal of room for improvement on both sides, something which many visitors find disappointing each time they visit Germany's immigration office. 3. Difficulty in making friends. As one of the most populated countries in Europe, it may surprise you to hear that many foreigners struggle with making friends here.
Really?
For starters, directness isn't a joke in Germany. People are incredibly blunt, which can make social interactions feel uncomfortable for those coming from more indirect cultures. It is one of those dark sides of living in Germany that nobody wants to discuss. Making matters worse is the rather reserved behavior of your average German person. Privacy and personal space are held at very high regard over here. Not only will you find yourself keeping conversations surface level, but chances are shocking news or gossip won't do too well either. 4. No air conditioners. The summer in Germany.
That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
You like that?
It's not that I like it, I don't hate it though. Because then you never have to guess what people are thinking.
Yeah, I mean that is a plus, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People play too many games here.
Yeah.
The time of year when all the locals are basking in sunshine and enjoying the best of what nature has to offer. Except for one thing. Can you guess what it is? That's right. No air conditioners. Yes, my friends, living without air conditioning in Germany can be a real challenge, especially during those hot summer days. You may find yourself wiping sweat off your forehead every few minutes, just trying to stay cool. A little bit of wind
Is
will
there no
help
AC
a
anywhere?
bit, but unfortunately
know.
there isn't much around these parts, which can make
Like
things
stores?
quite uncomfortable. It is one of the most annoying negative sides of living in Germany. And while yes, some people do have access to an AC unit, they aren't as readily available or common as they would be if you were living somewhere else like America or Southeast Asia, where hotter temperatures prevail throughout the entire year. So don't expect any joy from that direction unless you want to burn up a big fat hole in your wallet. 5. Dog poos everywhere, especially big cities. One of the not so great
No.
things about living in Germany, dog poo everywhere. We're talking sidewalks, parks and streets completely blanketed in canine feces. It's
Why
like
don't you
a
guys clean up your
minefield you
dog's
have to
poo?
carefully make your way around.
Okay, tell
up
us
your
if that's the
dog's
truth.
poo.
Anyone from Germany, if that's true, because I'm having trouble believing that. I picture Germany being super clean, people being very
Right.
like organized and making sure they pick up and like
Yeah, they
I don't know.
are responsible for their dogs.
Yeah, I would think so. But yeah.
It is a dark side of living in Germany that nobody
A
expects from a
minefield.
first
Get
world
outta here.
country. The thing is, Germans just love their dogs. So
Right.
much so that it's become commonplace to bring your pooch with you wherever you go, even to the grocery store. So when these dogs do their business, well, let's just say the streets are not necessarily spared. 6. High taxes. The significant amount of tax
Guys, okay, bring your dog. Everyone here loves their dog more than they love their children, but they clean up after their dogs.
I wanna hear it from
I need to hear
actual
from you
German
guys.
people because I don't want to just believe that. Yeah.
Right.
taxes.
I've
The
known
significant
that,
amount
yeah.
of tax that is withheld from a worker's paycheck in Germany is the most significant disadvantage of residing in Germany. The amount of an expat's income that is subject to income tax might range anywhere from 20 to 40%,
That's
depending
similar
on
to
their
here.
wage.
What?
It is one of the true
Yeah, I
dark
didn't
sides of
think it was
living
the
in
same.
Germany. But don't despair, my
said
friends.
expats.
Germany actually has a lot of benefits. For one, the taxes are used to fund some of the most amazing public services in the world.
Yeah.
These include free healthcare and education, as well as infrastructure and transportation systems that make life more convenient for everyone.
Whoa. Yeah.
7.
That's worth it, I think.
Bureaucracy.
Being used, yeah.
Ah, bureaucracy. It's the bane of everyone's existence, or at least it seems like that when you're living in Germany. For those unfamiliar with this term, bureaucracy is defined as a complex system of rules and regulations used to manage an organization. In other words, it's a lot of paperwork and hassle when trying to get anything done. It is one of the dark sides of living in Germany. In Germany, bureaucracy is especially rampant. From the lengthy and confusing visa applications to the never-ending paperwork for taxes, it can feel like you're stuck in an endless loop of red tape. Even seemingly simple tasks like opening a bank account or registering your car can often turn into an arduous process requiring multiple visits to various offices and
Stupid.
repeated bouts of filling out forms. It's enough to make anyone want to tear their hair out.
Do you guys have to do in Germany? Do you guys do your taxes yourself, or do you?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, because here obviously we do. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's enough to make anyone want to tear their hair out. And speaking from experience, when trying to get through all that bureaucracy in another language with unfamiliar terminology and concepts, it can be downright frustrating.
Yeah.
8. Too many rules. When it comes to regulations and bureaucracy, the country isn't necessarily known for
So
its laid-back
pretty, yeah.
attitude.
It is beautiful.
From strict parking laws to complex residence permits, living in Germany can be a bit of a challenge at times. For instance, have you ever tried getting your driver's license or Führerschein? In most countries, this usually involves passing some tests and voila,
Wow, the
you're good
colours
to
are
go.
cool.
Not so in Germany. Here, not only do you need a certain number of driving lessons, but also must attend first aid classes, as well as pass an extensive
That's
theoretical
awesome.
exam that covers everything from vehicle construction knowledge
Wow.
to traffic signs to road safety rules. And then
Okay.
there's the practical
Damn.
exam, which includes huge amounts of paperwork. You get the idea by now. 9. Germans smoke a lot. There are certain places, such as restaurants, where you can enjoy your meal without having to contend with cigarette smoke. On the other hand, if you venture into some bars or cafes, then you'll be met with a haze of smoke from all directions, which can really put off non-smokers. We admit that this doesn't make for an ideal environment for those who don't partake in tobacco products themselves, but it does mean there's plenty of opportunity for people watching throughout any given night. It is one of the real dark sides of living in Germany. Another thing about smoking in Germany is how it seems unavoidable during festivals
Yeah.
and parties. Smokers will often light up without even thinking twice about it. So if you're not keen on being around clouds of secondhand smoke, then perhaps steer clear of these types of occasions. Some
I'll just
places
bring
have
my inhaler.
designated smoking areas, but unfortunately, many do not have such measures, always making cigarettes very easily accessible. 10. Racism.
The flag,
Racism
bro.
is the cruelest
No.
dark side of living in Germany. We must accept this awful truth. Don't get me wrong, most Germans are open-minded and accept variety. Some segments of society still harbour
I
prejudice.
don't know. I just never pictured. Okay. Obviously, there was what happened in the 40s, the Holocaust and everything. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about modern day. I don't picture German people like I don't see it as like a racist place.
I feel like everywhere's racist.
Yeah, everywhere has racism. So, but I don't see it as like somewhere that stands out way more than others.
Well, you're not black, so maybe you wouldn't experience it.
No, I'm not saying that, but like looking from an outside perspective.
Right, but again, you can only see as far as your experience.
Like you
For the
have
most
like
part.
even from being in the United States, I picture certain places in the South or Middle America to be.
Oh, they're fucking ruthless.
That's what I'm saying. So like when
Yeah,
that
I think the way we approach, not we, but like racists here approach it is a lot different than some parts of like Europe.
I
think
guess, yeah.
they're more passive aggressive about it, whereas here they're just
They
like
just
a
call it
bigot.
out.
They're just an ass.
that's a good point. That's
but
true.
I don't know because I don't experience it, and
Yeah.
I also haven't made it my like mission to go and like seek out if it's true or not.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
or like witness it, you know.
I was just saying a general.
But it doesn't. Generally,
observance.
sorry. What?
I was just saying it's a general observance.
Yeah.
I noticed.
But generally speaking, I feel like it's just everywhere.
From subtle microaggressions to overt prejudice, it can be devastating for the victim. Since Germany has been tormented by its past for decades, racial disparity here is considerably more deadly. This
Jesus.
implies that race purity is firmly rooted in some parts of society and continues to rear its ugly head when least expected or intended. In conclusion, there are many dark sides of living in Germany. While the country offers a high quality of life, excellent job opportunities and cultural diversity, some downsides to consider include higher taxes than other countries, language barriers for non-German speakers, winter weather that many find too cold or grey. As with all decisions about where to live, an individual must weigh these pros and cons against their own needs, desires and goals when making the important decision to move or not move to Germany. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget
I thought that was gonna be way worse, like way darker.
Yeah, exactly. Same. Because the title sounds so bad, but I don't know. So part of me feels like a lot of those aren't so accurate. But if I know that when we post a Germany video, there are a lot of Germans who watch. So you guys let us know in the comments your opinions and your takeaways. And
I just want to know mainly about the dog poop.
yeah, that's a big one. That's important.
Very important.
All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please jump over to our vlog channel. We appreciate you all.
And
And-
like and subscribe and yeah.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.